I'm trying to remember how to do this. Where me am. There we go. Now I can see chat. Yes. I'm gonna quickly post in my Discord, so enjoy this. Ooh, I should also put on some chill vibe music. Lo-fi for royalty-free lo-fi. Wahoo. Get my coffee. Move the fabric. Ooh, maybe I should show that off. We'll get there. We'll get there when there's more people today. Get my water. Get my scissors. Just got everything going on today. Okay. Whoops. I need a place for this. Hmm. Hey Ryan. Hey Xanite. Hi everyone. Welcome on in. I am working on my dress form here. I am getting it to a point where it fits my body type, and I don't know about you, but I don't have a bosom. So what I'm doing is getting it to the right measurements chest-wise, and then I'm going to wrap the midsection with batting to make it more slim. Hello, free trial. Hey. Yeah, Xana, this is how this particular one is adjusted. It's a little key. And it has, I think, technically 13 adjustment points. There's 4 at the hips, 4 at the waist, 4 at the bust, and then the neck. So yeah, today's just a chill studio day. I'm just kind of vibing. I have been very tired and very sad. So just to let you know, that's where I'm at. But also, I finished my sweater. Ooh. So it's really cozy. It's really soft. I blocked it yesterday. It fits perfectly. So look at it. But it's good to see you all. I figure if I'm going to do this, I might as well not do it alone. So yeah, yeah. I try to be real with y'all about life, and I've just been pretty stressed and on a both personal and other levels. Gosh, dang. There's a long way to go on this dress form. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I made that. I made this. I finished it. Mm, mm. It's super cozy. Um, it's one of my favorite things I've made in a long time. Whoop. Okay, well. I may also have to increase the neck. The problem is like the hips on this dress form are so bodacious, and never will I ever get bodacious hips like this. I know, Xana, I was just thinking about that. I was like, I wish that going to the gym was as easy as this. I think that's open all the way. Yeah. Like, I do not have hips this wide. Not even close. Mm. But yes, this is in preparation to start draping the mock-up for the Vipers in the Ivy jacket. Who wants to see the finished fabric that I was weaving? Here's my little bundle of joy. This has all the fabric that will be used in, well, all of the hand-woven fabric that will be used in this project. This is the tencel that I wove that will be the accents on the shoulders, the sleeves. I may also use this for the back of the vest. And then here is the fabric, the wool fabric. Ooh, so pretty. Look at this. Look at this. And I think I've got like 11 yards of this. So I haven't measured it. I'm going to do the mock-up and then measure. But yeah, I'm super, super proud of how this turned out. Like, it's gonna be so pretty. This is gonna become a freaking suit jacket and pants and vest. Ah! Okay. Time to put it back up. It's living in a plastic bag right now because I'm not about to lose it. Oh, they look amazing as blankets. I know I should wear it for Fionn. I will say the cranberry fabric is available as a wrap over on my website. I could unwrap it real quick if you want to see it. But I wrapped it up in a little brown package. Yeah, I'm making a suit, Ryan. How are you, Ryan? Did you played last night, right? At the shop? Okay. I'm grabbing. No. Ah, dropping things. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I might be making blankets eventually. I'm currently working on 2 scarves using gold and black. And they're stunning. Like I'm gonna have a hard time getting rid of these. And by getting rid of, I mean selling them, but that's what they are for. It was RP heavy. Good. Okay. I did twisted fringe. For this piece. But look at this. Sorry, microphone. Look how cozy. Like, the drape, the drape of this fabric, iconic. I can't even. I can't even. So yeah, this is actually available right now on my website, benjamincollin.com. This video sponsored by me. Yeah, it's definitely got like a vintage vibe to it. The way that the red and the green wove together. Cool. Anywho, I'm gonna get too warm. Okay. Back to the task at hand. Also, I am burning a sanctuary candle from Cantrip Candles. That's the candle that I burn when I just need to feel cozy and loved, and it's like a hug in a candle. We're getting there. 2 more inches. Woof! Yes, please too. I'm not going to throw anything at anybody in the middle of a class, but only because hot wax is not safe. Although, funny enough, Ryan took a candle making class. And dare I say, I think he had a good time. One of these days, I need to make a dress form based off of my own body. I'm glad that you had a great time, Ryan. Ah. Well, I'm glad that white fabric caught all of that coffee. It's fine. It's just a sample. Rowan, no. Hi, buddy. Yeah, lifeblood. Lifeblood. There we are. Cool. So my waist, which this is higher, is 34 and a half. And I can almost guarantee that that's not what this is. Oh, not even close. So this is where the padding comes in. I'm not going to pad the back as much, but I am going to pad the front. I love that I've had this for who knows how long, and I don't think I've used any of it. Oh no, I have used a little bit of it. I used it for the Hypnos cosplay that I haven't yet finished. And by cosplay, I mean it's like a fashion thing. Ooh, I could have made that cuff a little less tight. It's fine. It's wool. It's fine. Okay. The thing is, I should also do my hips. Which are 34, which I bet this is bigger than. Significantly. So if my chest measurement is good, I can try and bring the tush in. And if I need to bring in the sides a little bit, that's fine too, because I can pad all of this out. Luckily, I'm not making the jacket skin tight. So I still need a 3-inch reduction. Woo! Really testing my patience here, dress form. I need to get you snatched. Yeah, this body is no longer bootylicious for you, babe. I don't think you're ready for this, babe. I don't think you're ready for this. Cause my dress form's not bootylicious. Okay. I can still reduce this one down. Okay. Because the jacket will have a flare, so I'm not totally concerned. I'm more concerned about the waist. Because I'm kind of going for, yeah, I got it down to 36 and a half, which is still 2.5 more. I'm going for a pseudo Victorian vibe with this. That doesn't really matter too much. So the length of my torso, so my shoulder is here, so if I stand here, this waist is a little high, but technically your waist is usually about an inch above your belly button, your true waist. a lot of people don't measure themselves correctly when measuring themselves for garments. But yeah, your true waist is here. Uh, it's the thinnest part of your body above the hips, above the love handles, here, your obliques, and below your rib cage. That's where your true waist is, and that's usually about an inch above your belly button. But yeah, it's not too shabby as far as the length of the torso goes. That doesn't change a whole lot, but every body is different. So okay, honk honk. Okay, I need my big scissors for this. That's technically true. Um, like, I'm not trying to say it's the thinnest point in somebody's body, but it is where your true waist is. That's where that section is. It's your squishiest part, I should say. How about that? There's fewer bones to impede. Dem bones, dem bones. But yeah, for anybody who's just catching up, this is technically going to be part of episode 4 um, of the Vipers in the Ivy project. And you can get episodes 1 through 3 on my YouTube channel, which is where you are right now. Yeah, episodes 1 through 3 cover the basic premise of this project and the weaving of the fabric for this project. I'm not worrying about wrinkles here. I'm just worrying about bulking up, which, big mood. Episode 4 is going to be me drafting a pattern for the jacket. Episode 5 will probably be drafting the vest and the pants, maybe just the vest. And then we'll start sewing probably next year. Well, that's a very good question, Ryan. The actual weaving of the fabric, the last bit of fabric, I calculated that out to 32 hours from the setup to washing and fulling the fabric. That just took 32 hours. I will explain drafting in the video. I'm probably not going to get to drafting today in this video because once I'm done with getting this set up, I might move on to weaving. So, okay. So I'm keeping this curve on the small of the back because I do have that. We all have that. We have our shoulder blades. Understanding human anatomy is so important when it comes to creating garments because you frequently see people do two-dimensional drawings, which is fine, but we are three-dimensional objects. So it's really important to keep that in mind when working on drafting something. Um, the back is curved. It's not straight. So that's actually why, oh, here, I'm gonna stand up for a second on my table. Woo, scary. Um, the back of my sweater is longer than the front because the back of my sweater has to go over the curve of my shoulder blades and my tush, where the front, for me, because I am not a busty human being, um, just kind of basically goes straight down. So thinking about the human geometry that way is really important. But also, when thinking about things like plus size um, and just in general, every human body is a little bit different. So understanding where certain things happen in your body, um, what certain geometries are happening in your body, it's important. And that's actually something that I find a lot of clothing companies don't understand when trying to make clothing for plus size individuals is they don't consider the fact that um, body geometry changes in a non-linear way. So going from a small to a 3XL, it's not going to adjust the same ratio in every single direction. So like your arms don't magically get longer because your chest size or your waist size or your hip size gets larger. It's really, really important to keep that in mind. Hey, it's getting to be a little bit more me shaped. I've always wanted to do this and just never have. What I'd really love is to eventually create my own dress form off of my body using the saran wrap tape method. But that requires having somebody around to do that with, and I don't have that built in. So, oopsies. Ha. Just bent that pin to hell. Doctor, I need wrist implants. Why? I need longer arms. Oh, crikey. We're almost there. Oh man, that cracked me up, Z. Speaking of Fion, guess who's playing on the gauntlet tonight? This guy. I might actually draft out some style lines. But I'm not gonna actually draft the pattern itself. Okay. Oh, that's fine. That's fine, Z. We're at level 11 now, character level 11. I am tempted to just place this over the top. But first I need to cut a hole. So fun fact, this is how you drape. You take fabric, you smooth it out, you throw it on the form. That's an oversimplification, but it's essentially how you drape. Okay. Okay. I just made my stand fall down. Come on. No, Get back in there. Oh, I do hate this stand for this reason. Okay. We're gonna take you off for a second. Okay. I understand why they made it this way. I think it's stupid. So, and then I should just epoxy this, to be honest. I never take it apart. I do have epoxy, so maybe I'll do that today. Just glue it together, glue it shut. In the meantime, maybe I'll grab my barbells. Dumbbells, not barbells. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled program. It's me. Except this has way broader shoulders than I do. Just funny. What I should do is get a long sleeve shirt and put it on this baby. And then I can stuff the arms. So, all right, later, Ryan. I will break a leg, but not a needle, because that sucks. Yeah, I'm just gonna glue it. Yeah, I'm gonna epoxy it. I have some 5-minute epoxy. But look! Hey. Which one is me? Which one is me? I know, this one doesn't have a head. Wait a second. Maybe I should epoxy this on too. It would have to go here. Why do I have a glass head, you ask? I used to use it to model hats when I used to make hats. Okay. I'm gonna grab a long sleeve shirt from the laundry pile that's clean. Except I cannot help myself. I need to do a proper neckline on this. Even though this is about to get covered up. There we go. A lifeblood mug. Hey, bud, do you want... If I could saw the top of this off without it, like, structurally damaging the actual piece, I would stick that head in there for sure. Make it a lamp. Like, put a little light bulb in there. Oh my God. Anyways, I'm gonna grab a t-shirt, a long sleeve t-shirt. Hopefully you can still hear me in my bedroom. Hi. I know where you are. Nope. Nope. There you are. Turn this inside out. The problem is this is not gonna be quite exact. But now, can you see it's got more my profile as well? And luckily, this already has the Raglan style lines in there. Oh! That is about how much coffee I feel like I need sometimes.
Hello.
Hello, hello. That's how my brain feels today. It is tempting. I want to make it a planter, but it doesn't have any drainage. And so like once I tried to make it a terrarium, but that didn't work either. It used to live inside my lamp, and that was a little creepy, but I liked it. I don't remember why I pulled it out. I needed it for something. Hmm. It lives over with my other plants though, which are doing so well. I'm going to repot this baby. Look how happy the spider plant is. Wow. Look how strong, how healthy. The other one, not so much. This puppy got all kind of bulbous. So I'm trying to I need to just cut off some of that. Yeah. You'll be fine. Ew. Ew. I love that I'm just getting distracted. Okay. So yes, hello, this is me. So now I can pin things in, basically. So the style lines for the jacket, I am going to have the raglan. I think I'm going to make it a little bit more of a severe raglan than this shirt is. So I think I might have to just order a separate shirt. Which measurement did that just change? Luckily not that one. Woo! Okay. I might order like a tighter shirt to put on here. That way I can also, this is a 3/4 length sleeve. I need to get a full length sleeve so I can stuff it. I'm out of that fabric. I have other fabric I suppose I could use to stuff arms. That way I can make the jacket the right size, you know? You know? So, but hey, I stuffed this guy. So the next steps for this project here are to take some ribbon, map out the style lines that I want, and those like the seam lines. And the other thing that I need to do with this is determine the shaping of some of it. So I was mentioning this in my intro to the video that you will see, but the plan for this is to recreate the shape of an ivy leaf with the flare of the jacket. So that's the plan. That's where I want it. From the waist, basically, down to the hemline of the jacket, I want it to look like an ivy shape. On the front and the back, I want it to have some embroidery and some other embellishments that are ivy and vipers. Oh, the other thing that I can kind of do now, let me pull out the scales. Ugh, I accidentally got trash bags that have an odor. Blech. Hate them. So I can kind of do this. Listen. Ooh, also, this is a non sequitur, but I've been rewatching Vikings because it's on Amazon right now, Amazon Prime, and I never finished it. I watched like the first few episodes, and then my ex watched a lot of it without me. So I'm rewatching it, and it's not super historically accurate, but the costuming in there, again, not super historically accurate, like at all, is still really interesting to me. Really, really interesting because costuming is all about characters, right? And where characters are on their journey. And I find it really interesting in this show because there's a very clear delineation on certain characters and what they're going through and what their costume looks like. None of them flew off. They stuck right in the fabric, which is good. But this gives you an idea. Imagine this point coming to about the elbow. So not quite there at all, but it gives some sort of idea of the style. I also want to change the backing of these to a thinner fabric. I'm using a canvas because that's what I had, but I want to use something that's more like a muslin or even thinner than a muslin. Yeah, you can see the difference. Here's the canvas. It's way more rigid than this muslin, but I didn't have any muslin left. So, yeah, this part of the project is done. Ding! Who wants to watch me do some weaving for the rest of the time? I think I'm only going to go for about another hour. I have other things to do today, but I wanted to hang out with you all. You can see my beautiful new fabric that I'm weaving. This was actually kind of inspired by you, Z. So I had already been thinking about this, but you just cemented it when you were like, have you thought about doing this with silk? And I was like, I don't have silk, but you know what I do have? Tencel. Okay, I need to figure out. You're gonna get kind of jostled. I apologize for anybody who has motion sickness. So maybe look away for just a second. There we are. Oh, you get to see my apartment. So this fabric is the same pattern as the Vipers and the Ivy fabric, but the warp is this gold tencel, and the weft is this black matte cotton. And honestly, she's beautiful. And I've already had to do a new thing with this project. I accidentally misthreaded one of my, well, not misthreaded, I just skipped a heddle when I was threading this. So I had to make a repair heddle, and I've never done that before. And I did it wrong, but it's working. So technically it's right enough. And yes, this is the one that I shared a clip with, or clip about. And here's the ribbon. Ooh, so pretty. The ribbon is just there to keep my measurement, because I warped enough warp to make 2 scarves. Oh, I already started wrong. Oh, but yeah, so my conversation about costuming, sorry, that was interesting. The way I'm imagining this project is kind of along those veins of, well, this is a fashion project, it's kind of a costuming project too. My Vipers in the Ivy. Hey, Abe, how are ya? And I've only had 1 thread break so far, which is good. This yarn is really strong, but I have noticed it's prone to fraying in some areas where it's a little bit more slubby. You know, and that's just a process of, or a product of the spinning process. Sometimes a little extra fiber gets put in there and it doesn't twist as much. So you get a little slub. And therefore it's not as strong, but altogether, it works great. It'll look a lot like silk. If I were using tencel in the weft as well, it would look a lot like silk. But because I'm using cotton in the weft, it's matte, and the light doesn't hit it the same way as it hits the gold. So you're getting this really interesting play on reflective and non-reflective. And it makes me want to do this in a lot of other colors. I'm already thinking about some, but that requires money that I do not have. Party scarf. Yes, party scarf. Oh, I'm out of lifeblood. But I dare not drink much more than what's left in my French press, because otherwise I will not feel very good. Okay. So I'm just moving my pins up for my ribbon, and we are officially at the halfway mark of this scarf. Or just about. Oh, I need to move my bottles. So yeah, my repair heddle meant that I had to add a thread, and then the one thread that I've broken, I also have hanging back here, but it's just 2. It's not like the 20 that I had on the last project. And I want to clarify. So, uh, yes, I know I've been very transparent about the clothing moth situation, but I do have it under control. Um, but they got to that yarn. But the other thing, I think that yarn in general was not the best spun yarn. Because even the one that hadn't been a problem with the moths, um, still had some weak spots. So yeah, I think it was the yarn. This stuff, A, the moths don't want anything to do with it, and B, it's super strong. So I like a scarf to be as tall as I am, Zanite. So uh, I prefer. So I'm about 6'2". I want my scarf to be about 6 foot because I think it hangs well on me. So I make all of my scarves to sell around that length. Um, but I like them to be about 7 inches wide, 6 or 7 inches wide, and a little bit long. So yeah, it is disappointing because it wasn't cheap yarn. I mean, like it wasn't super expensive when you think about it per yard, but per cone it was 39 bucks. That's 40 bucks for something that was not the highest of qualities. It was my first time using it. This yarn I would use a lot. The cotton I've used before. I love it. And the tencel, I want more of this stuff. It's stunning. I have it in gold, in orange, and then you saw in the other fabric, I have it in that variegated green and that slate gray. I have it behind me, actually. I can show you. I thought about using the orange against the gold and make like kind of a copper color, but you wouldn't see the pattern as well. And for this particular pattern, you really want high contrast. And the green would have gotten lost. The gray is tempting, but I don't have a lot of it left. So if I can get 3 perns off of the gray, I might make the second scarf using the gray instead of the black. And then they're not identical scarves, but they are related. I call them sister scarves, or sister wraps when they come off of the same warp, because they're related, but they're not identical. The Moonweaver scarves are twin scarves. Ooh, yes, I love a wrap. Yes, make me a cozy little textile burrito. Well, I mean, that's where the term, I think, cut from the same cloth comes from. Like, we're not the same, but we have similar qualities. Oh, this gold is catching the light so beautifully. You can't really see it from your angle, but it's stunning. I may need to go change my shirt because I am getting toasty with the sunlight coming in. So I'm gonna put my mic down so I don't forget it. Oh, thanks, Annie. Yeah, it's the way that the light reflects off of it and onto it is so stunning. I'll be right back. I'm gonna change my shirt, take a quick bio break, and then I'm gonna keep eating on this. Hello, I've returned. Wearing my Them Fatale shirt. Need to fix my hair. I had a thought and then I forgot what that thought was. Oh, I remember. Um, it's been really nice to share my art making practice with you all again. Rowan, you're sitting on my iPad and I can't see chat. Come here. Sit on me instead. But yeah, I have been enjoying these chill streams where I don't feel any pressure to be on. I just get to sit here and make my art while I get to talk to you all. And it's just really nice. I appreciate you being here, whether it's for 20 seconds or for the full 2 to 4 hours. Um, yeah, I appreciate you. Come here, bud. Yeah, come here. Yes. Here you go. Do you enjoy the chill vibes too, Rowan? Yeah, it's just nice. Like, I don't know. For a while there, I was just kind of worn out and I didn't have a lot of free time. And I still don't have a lot of free time. But it's nice to spend the free time that I do have working on this stuff and sharing it with people who appreciate it. Um, and I don't know, I'm a big believer in spreading positivity and light by doing what you do best. And so my textile practices are part of that. And sharing it with you here is part of that. Hey, Jesse. Yeah, this is Rowan. How are you doing, Jesse? Good to see you here. Um, yeah, but like the world is not a particularly positive space all the time. And so I'm a big believer in trying to create those spaces whenever possible, even when I myself am not necessarily feeling 100% emotionally or energetically. What I will say though is that this space puts me there. Um, Having a textile to work on makes me feel calm. It puts me in a more stable headspace. The the drugs help too. Uh, um, but yeah, it's nice. I've been very, very creatively just like prolific recently, Rowan. He's headbutting my mic, so I apologize. And it does help me recharge. And you all being here helps that. So, Jesse, I'm glad that you're enjoying the relaxing vibes. That's just what I do. Also, I don't know why, but for some reason, I feel a lot less stressed out about live streaming on YouTube than I did when I was on Twitch. And I think it's just because A, my space has been here for over 11 years. Gosh, 14 years. I've been doing YouTube since 2010, and it's almost 2024. And Twitch has this like vibe of being on, being active, boom, 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 boom. And I can't meet that energy all the time. So I'm gonna eat your brains. Except I'll be starving if I do that. This cat is head empty. I love him to pieces, but he is a head empty cat. Right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Xanite. And like, I know I don't have as many mod controls over here as I do on Twitch, but I'm okay with that at this point. I might make some of you mods here as well, if you're cool with that. Where are you going? Where are you going? This baby. Yeah, he's like, I'm trying to find a comfier spot. Buddy, I am sticks and bones. The meat that I have on my body is not on my thighs. My quads, yes. My front quads, not. Andrew! Thank you for stopping by. Oh my gosh. But yeah, you have a good day. Oh my god, Rowan. Okay, here you go. This is what you wanted. This baby. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. And no need to say sorry. Lurkers and non-lurkers are all welcome here. Okay. Sappy comments aside, I'm gonna keep weaving. Yeah, my shirt has grown a tail. And I have grown a belly. Maybe I should have stuffed Rowan in my dress form. Oh, this weaves like butter. That's one thing that I love about weaving with non-wool yarns is that they don't stick as much. So you get a clean shed every single time. Oh my God. He would love that. Rowan would absolutely love that. No. Ooh, Rowan, buddy. Uh-oh. Flip. What did I do? Okay. One. Oh, Rowan, why did you have to go out the armhole? And then used me as leverage to get out. Ooh, one thing I should have mentioned in my quick weaving tip was that you should use something that's non-stretchy to do your measuring. So paper, a ribbon that's woven. Don't use knits. I'm here with you. I do not see why a pouch cannot be added. I think all suits should have a cat pouch. I am with you here. Oh my God, you can see my, in the right light, you can see my weird curly white hairs on top of my head that do not want to stay in with the rest of my hair. I keep flirting with the idea of buzz cutting my hair to let it grow out. Again, like start fresh. But I love my long hair and it's already taken me another 2 years to get it as long as it is now. But part of me is like, I know I have a lot of white hair in there and I want it. I want a nice streak. But I'm just gonna have to wait until my hair is longer. Yeah, I think it was 2 Christmases ago I got a haircut. I went home and my mom gave me a haircut. It's one of her ways of showing love, acts of service, right? But I've been trying to grow it back out ever since. And it's finally getting back to the longest point I've ever had it, which when Josh and Carrie got married, that's when my hair was the longest, and I miss it. I also miss how curly my hair was in Mendocino. That's where they got married. Sorry. Context. Yeah, I've had white hair since I was 19. But my hair genes are very robust in my family. On all sides. So it's kind of a crapshoot as to what's going to happen. Two of my grandparents on both sides, well, two of my grandparents, one on each side, had stark white hair. And I think my great-grandmother, she had like a shock, and she went white almost overnight. And then my other two grandparents went silver gray. So I'm not mad at either direction, but so far it looks like my hair is going stark white. I just want to be a wizened old hermit is really what it is. I want to be those garden hermits that the Victorians used to have. Where they would just hire these old white-haired, white-bearded men to live in their gardens. Like, I'm cool with that. Free room and board, living in a garden. Okay. Freak people out a little bit. Okay. I do that for free. Oops. Honestly, I am so glad that this is making you relax enough that you feel sleepy. If I put you to sleep, that is such a compliment, to be honest. Yeah, please catch me at the gauntlet. Catch me at the gauntlet where I'll be playing Fion, my fun Minotaur barbarian, who is now at level 11 and has a ton of HP now. It's pretty great. I don't think we've played since we've had the double ding. So I'm pretty excited. I have like so many hit points now. Mm-hmm. Twitch.tv/adventures pack. 7 p.m. Pacific. Ugh. Yeah, I get to be even more tanky. I'm so excited. I get to be an absolute menace to all of Emmy's best laid plans. But that's a normal day. When you know someone for over 20 years. I am freaking obsessed. Except I realize I think I have not a threading error, a treadling error that I didn't catch. Not a treadling error, a tie-up error that I didn't catch when I wove the other fabric. The question is where? Oh. Not that one. I should look at my draft. Ooh, I can show you what a draft looks like if I can find my app. There it is. It was hiding behind that. Okay, this is going to be a kind of meta because you're going to see me seeing you seeing me. So this is my weaving draft. This is what it looks like. This is my instructions. This is the tie-up right here. This is a pointed twill. Or sorry, this is a threading. Sorry. Threading, pointed twill. This is my tie-up right here. So this is telling me which harnesses are tied up to what treadle. And then this is my treadling pattern. So I'm going to double check this because it seems like something is wrong. And I just need to verify that. So treadle 1 should be 1, 4, 5, and 8. Treadle 2, yep. Yep. It's treadle 4. Maybe I have an extra on treadle 4. And I know exactly what happened. So sometimes these tie-up cords get caught on the back side of things. So let's check that again. That's 3. Treadle 4 should be those. Correct. 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 Yeah, so it looks like harness 7, the tie-up cord got caught. Cool. Later, Jesse. Later. Thank you for stopping by. Glad that you enjoyed this. Yeah, if you ever have any questions, let me know. I love talking about this stuff. Okay, so that's fixed now. And if that happens again, I might just take off the tie-up cord for that. Technically, you're supposed to anyway. Oh my God, okay. The thing about that error, totally imperceptible unless you're like really studying the fabric. And because I'm trained to do that, I saw it. I kind of doubt that most people would even see that. But also, this is why things are handmade. Or why handmade things aren't perfect, because they're handmade. Human error. And that's beautiful. Yeah, that pattern is much more even. That's so funny. I didn't even realize that that had happened. Granted, I was doing 30 ends per inch on the other one, and this is 24. So there's 6 fewer ends per inch to look at. Also, the contrast is much higher on here, so it's easier to see. Cool. I think I'm actually going to call it here. I know it's about 15 minutes earlier than I said I was, but I'm hungry for lunch and I have other stuff that I need to get done today. These scarves will be available on my website probably by the end of the week. So check that out at benjamincollin.com. Um, and if you want to watch me on a TTRPG show called The Gauntlet, join me tonight. This is Friday, the 1st of December, on the Adventures Pact Twitch channel, twitch.tv/adventurouspact. It's a roguelike D&D game. You can join me over there tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific. And then next Wednesday, you can catch me over on, again, twitch.tv/adventurespack for our narrative campaign, Melos Machina, where I play Icon, a beautiful paladin baby boy. I love him so much. Yeah, you can see me over there playing that. I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. It's been an absolute joy to have you here. Episode 4 of the Vipers in the Ivy project, suiting project, will be probably up by the end of this month. Maybe early in January, depending on editing and timeline and stuff. But I think it shouldn't take me long to film and edit because it's just doing a mock-up of the jacket. I say that now, and I know like I'm gonna run into run into snags as one inevitably does. So, if you want to catch episodes 1 through 3 of the Vipers in the Ivy Fantasy Suit Project, you can check them out in the playlist. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Thanks for joining me. Bye. Goodbye. And how I keep forgetting how to end this. There you go. Bye for real.